Hello, hello, my frizzy friends. Happy Tuesday. How's it going? You know what this means, right? It's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. How are you guys doing? Let's see who's in the house with me this morning. We've got we got Lana Banana in the house, and Sonia's here, and Sally Stevens is here, and Tink is here. Welcome in, you guys. Let's see. We're looking at. Oh, you're asking about Magic Frog. No, I haven't seen Maribel around. I'm not sure what's going on over there. So I have to reach out to her and see how she's doing. But what's everybody working on? Do tell, do tell. I'm on my second cup. It was very weird this morning because I was only making a half pot since my husband's away for basically the week. He comes back Sunday. But it was weird making only a half pot of coffee. I hope Rebecca comes in because look, these I they totally were from my inspiration is Rebecca because she always crochets the little hungry caterpillars. Isn't that cute? It's got a little bite out of it. There she is. Look, Rebecca, it's a hungry caterpillar. Good morning, good morning. We got AC Bonnie in the house. Grammy Rita is here. Oh my goodness, who else is here? Mary Ann, dipping her toes in, plunking down. I hope you're doing a bit better than we were having this morning was a bit of a rough time, huh? So hopefully you're getting a little bit better there. And Camila is here. Welcome in, my friend. And Lisa is here. Rebecca is here. She's been busy. Yeah, life happens, that's for sure. Just arrived home from breakfast with the boys. Nice. Doing too much and needed a break. Yeah, she was going really hard on getting all those tutorials out and stuff. She was trying to get out one every week, I think it was. And I think it just got to be too much. And so she had put a post up saying she wanted to do quality over quantity. And so she's going to focus on that. So, yeah. Aren't they cute? I love it. I wish it was on both sides just because my earrings always flip, but the other side's just white, which, they're cheap. So they're cute though. I like these chunky ones. I'm working still on the Kraken for my dad. I am, so I basically I decided to do the tentacles a little different. So I'm making the suckers the lighter blue shade because I really couldn't see them with having it all one color. I could not see the tentacle sucker parts of the tentacles. So, but yeah, so now I'm working up. You make the skinny version, and then as you're going around, you're going up and down and up and down and up and down. So now we're going to do the suckers, right? And so I'll do them up one side, and then we'll come back down the other side and do them on the other side as well. So they should be like together on the way down. Our boss had her baby this morning. Oh, congratulations to your boss. That's awesome. How cool. You don't know how to count? Do any of us really know how to count? I mean, we do our best. But there's sometimes where I'm like getting towards the end of a round and it's not 100% working out right, but I'm like, we're just going to fudge that, We're either going to decrease, add an extra one, something. Nobody's going to know, right? Hi, Alley Cat Kimberly. How's it going, my friend? Welcome in. So, yeah, so I'm working on this. I'm down, I think when we counted how many pages this pattern is, it was like 13 pages long or something like that. But I'm down to the last about 6 pages, and 2 of those are just assembling. And one of them I already did some of. It was like making the fins. I have to do one more fin, and then I did the eyelids already. So I'm moving right along here. I think it should be, let's see, it's the 20th. His birthday's on the 1st, so I should have it done. I don't know that I'm going to get the slippers done. I wanted to do those. That might have to be like a Father's Day gift. So, time just gets away, and I'm really trying to get book 2 out for my Tales of Whimsy series. I'm so close. I know I keep saying that, but I decided to update some of the front and back pages, and I did a new craft, which if you're a member of mine, you've seen it already. But if you're not, which is totally fine too, I decided to do a new craft for kiddos to make, and it is going to be with pom-poms. It's pom-poms, glue, beads, and pipe cleaners. Look at her. Isn't she cute? She's made out of pom-poms. And these are all little beads. I had the right size for pom-poms for the middle ones spots on her back, but I didn't for the others, so I just used beads. So you can really use either way, but it should be fairly easy for kiddos. I made a smaller one and I'd used puffy paint, and the face came out cute, but it was tough to do because that's the puffy paint face. But yeah, it was really tough to do. And I'm like, there's no way a little kid's going to be able to be that meticulous. You know, you can only get a little bit of the paint on the edge of the thing and you have to get it really skinny. And I'm like, no, there's no way. So I did puff paint spots on this one. But yeah, so that one will be in the book. And I did a little drawing of it. So that'll link to the website, all the fun stuff, you know, teaching resources. You're working on a mouse head. Are you doing the mouse cookie book one? Is that the one you're working on right now? But yeah, so I'm doing that. I think it's probably going to be a February release for the book just because my designer, Mandy, she's probably not here because she's in Florida with her family on vacation. But she's on vacation, so I don't want to make her like, oh, hey, by the way, can you get this done now? Be like, just relax, it's okay, we'll get it out in February. So that's the goal. But yeah, I had to make sure book 3's cover was done, so that, because I put it on the back of the book. So like on this book, I put the second book's cover right down here. So I had the third book's cover had to be done. So I worked on that. So I just been mostly doing that, and then here and there working on the Kraken. But yeah, that's, oops, I'm trying to do a puff right now, but it's not right because I think I somehow, I went into 2 different stitches. Okay. All right. Okay. That's, so here we go. I'll fix it all as I go here. I'm like, hang on, why is it so wide? You almost got your first heartbeat done already? Before having to leave for appointment. Here at the appointment now. Oh, wow. I can't wait to see that. Did you post a picture of it? That's going to be so cute. Those were adorable. Okay, I think that's it. Then I got to switch my color out. There we go. But yeah, so my husband's gone. He had the opportunity to meet up with some friends, musician friends of his that he made through, well, one of them is a musician who he has taken classes from and everything, and they befriended each other, and they're from the UK, and they got all met up down in LA. So it was really cool. He's going to be gone until Sunday. But it's a really fun opportunity. He's never ever gone away from us since the kids have been born, and James is 12. So it's been a long time. I was like, go, have a good time, enjoy. Let's see, I need to get one of your books translated and give to my goddaughter. Oh, that would be so cool. That would be awesome. Yeah, eventually I'd like to get into doing the translations of them, but at this point, yeah, I'm just trying to get them out, and paperback, hardback, ebook. Those are the 3 top priorities, and then probably try to do the audiobooks next, and then look into other languages. Still got 2 more wings to do, and then attach all the wings, and then you're done. Okay, well, that's still, you're making your way right along. But yeah, so he's gone, and then what else have I been doing? I've like wrote down notes for myself because I forget what I want to talk to you guys about sometimes because my brain, you know, all the things. But oh, you know the yarn that I was telling you guys about? So the yarn I bought for Lizzie's big, it's like, it's not a beanbag chair because I'm stuffing it with stuffing, but it's like just a lounge chair. And I had bought, it was 6 skeins of the yarn because I ran out. I bought it online on Amazon and it was saying 6 skeins. It's only $35 or something like that, which is ridiculous because it's Bernat, Bernat blanket extra thick, which normally goes for like $20 per skein. So I'm like, wow, what a steal, you know? And I got it in the mail and I saw the box and I'm like, the box doesn't look as big as I think it needs to be or it should be. Maybe they sucked all the air out or something, you know? Open it up and sure enough, they were mini skeins of it. So I think the regular giant skeins come with like 70-ish yards or so. These were like 24 yards each. So I got 6 skeins. It should be enough, but I was hoping I'd have like a 3-pack I could do as a giveaway or something like that. But I think we didn't need them all. So oops, I didn't check that. I just looked at the skein and it looked right. So that was on me. Hello, BB. I'm going to be lurking and getting ready for an appointment. Nice. And Gwen is in the house and Lydia's here. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh my gosh, Tank, I was like, what? This is so small. This doesn't look right. So they're about yay big. But you know, when they come, the big ones are like this big, right? So it's almost 3-to-1 ratio. Hi, Samantha. Welcome in. But yeah, that was frustrating. So anyway, but it's my fault. I should have just looked at the description. I just didn't even know they had smaller skeins than the regular size. So it's hard to do, I know. Well, you know, if I'm buying furniture or something, I'm going to read the description. I need to see the measurements and stuff. But like for yarn, a skein is usually a skein, you know, you don't really have to think about that. But little did I know, Bernat makes them in mini skeins. So I'm like, 24 yards, that's not very much. I'm going to have a lot of ends at the back, you know. You've done that before, Rebecca? Yeah. I was like, oops, that was my bad. So yeah, I have those. I have 6 skeins times 24 yards each. It won't be as big as I probably wanted, but it should still at least be definitely bigger than it is now. So that's good. Yeah, buyer beware. Exactly. You're working on your perfectly square granny squares blanket for Boggy Creek. Oh, very cool. That sounds cute. Yeah, and so I got an email recently, and I did a craft show. It's a bazaar. It's a something bazaar, and it's not too far from me. And I had done it years ago, and I, you know, had my booth. I put up all my plushies. I put up all my extra merch and things that are Whimsy related and otherwise. And it was a good show, and I hadn't thought really about it since then. Well, they sent me an email. They're having it coming up again at the end of April 25th. And do I want to be a vendor again? And I was thinking about it, and now I'm thinking maybe I should try that as a author illustrator with all my books. So I'm thinking about doing that one this year and seeing how it goes. I'll still bring some of the other merch too, because why not? And I'll probably try to crochet some of the characters between now and then. But, you know, that could be a good little chunk of income here. And with the website costs, like I was talking in Amber's live this morning, oh my gosh, I forgot how much it was. It's just so expensive to sell and have your own website. And oh my gosh, just unless you're selling a ton, it's not really worth selling your products on your own shop, you know. It's a tough call. You're making one for James. I already made James's, Sally. I finished his chair. He has his in his room. And then Lizzie was like, I want one. And I had yarn I was planning to use for hers. I thought I had enough, but because they were not all full skeins, hers was turning out even smaller than James's. And I was like, oh, that's not going to work. I should have a picture here. Let me show you. I can show you what they look like. But yeah, his came out nice, and I guess his friend likes to sit on it when he comes and hangs out. So it's working out. This is his. You can see this is Pie on top, so she's just a kitten for size variation. But that's James's. So his is in shades of blue. Yeah, right? I mean, I'm trying to think what's the most I've made at a craft show. Probably like 700 or so-ish on the ones that I used to sell a lot of plushies and things. And then Lizzie's, that's Pumpkin. Hers isn't stuffed yet. They love these things. It's so funny. Hi, Monique. Welcome in. How you doing? How's the testing going for Amber's pattern? And so these are hers, but see how it's much shorter. It's wider, but it's much shorter. And so I wanted to extend the length of it a bit. Melissa G, are you guys sitting there crocheting together like you planned? I know that you were so excited about doing that today together, which is nice. My mom doesn't crochet anymore. She wasn't a huge crocheter, but she did it a little bit, but it was mostly just knitting those slippers. That was mostly what she did. Kimchi, hello, my friend. How's it going? Welcome in. But yeah, by April, I should have book 2 out for sure. I was even thinking, I don't know if these would sell or not. Maybe Rebecca has an idea if this would sell, but like I was thinking that I could put together, like buy in bulk some of the things like to make the little pom-pom Whimsy, you know, and with the beads and stuff. And I could make little kits that have the instructions printed out and everything's all put into a little kit for, you know, I don't know, $5 or whatever it is. And then people could get that as a fun project to do along with the book. So I was just like brainstorming other things I could put out. But hi, Era, welcome in. You make between 700 and 1,000 at a market. That's awesome. The good ones, yeah. That's great. Stuffing your face with pizza. Then Hobby Lobby, then crochet time. Whoop, whoop. Is it a cute tank? Oh my gosh. Well, it was fun because I was making them. I tried a pipe cleaner one, which my mom wanted. So I'll give that one to her. But just trying to figure out ways of making things easy for kids, you know, and that the teachers aren't going to need to help them too much, because I know how frustrating that is when you have 20 kids trying to ask you for help at once and there's only one of you. So, you know, I've done the craft projects for the kids when they've had birthday parties and such. And so being torn in so many directions, it's not always fun. Trial and error. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yep. Doesn't hurt to try, and if it doesn't sell, no worries, you know. So, okay, let me keep going. I'm working on a bauble. I gotta count how many I have on my hook so I can think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, I'm having a total brain moment. Do you do the yarn over and going in? You go in 4 times, right? Then you just do the yarn over and go through all of them. Oh my gosh, having a total brain fart. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think so. Yeah, I'm looking at the other ones. Okay, we're good. You ever do that? It's like you've been doing this entire time, but then you reach the stitch again and I totally forgot what you were doing. Oops, my bad. Oh my goodness. So anywho, what are you guys all working on? Are you guys all sitting and crocheting away? Getting some projects done? All right, so I ended up cutting this because the ball started tangling, and I made myself a mini little cake because that's all I had time for before the live started. So that's okay. This is what happens. Sometimes I can't, you know me, I can't deal with when it gets knotted. It's naughty when it gets knotted. So I'll bring it to my mom tonight. They're doing Taco Tuesday tonight because my husband's not here. He's usually the one that does the cooking. And I was like, I could do it. I mean, I bet I could make it pretty good. But I guess they didn't want to take that chance. So just my dad will make it. Okay. Get you the craft from my mom. She's a little kids teacher for 30 years. Oh, that would be cute. Yeah. I want to make sure that it's easy enough for kids to make, but I'm pretty sure that this one will be.
I called Dada.
Oh, you did? Did he answer?
Yeah.
Oh, Lizzie got to talk to the hubs. I hope he's doing good.
He is.
Good.
He's having breakfast with his friend.
Oh, nice.
My leg hurts now.
From talking to your dad, your leg hurts? What? Oh, so she can see if it's too hard. What age kids does she work with? Okay, you're working on a butterfly fillet square for IVB. Butterfly fillet square. So is this like for a blanket that IVB is putting together, or? And Margaret's working on the Stitcher Hood blanket. Nice. I still need to work on the adding edging to mine. There's Pumpkin. She's like, you interrupted my nap.
Hey, no. Put it down.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Where's the other one?
The third one?
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs still.
Why is it downstairs? Do you not love
No, I do love it, but Grammy wanted that one.
it?
So I
You
just
see
have
why
to
she did.
remember to bring it tonight. 3 to 10 depending on the day. Oh, very cool. It's probably kind of similar to what Rebecca does then, where there's a whole big age range. Mama G is in the house, looking and getting stuff done around here, not reading the chat. No worries. Thanks for popping in. I know she's having a rest because they were.
I told Dada I had a Neapolitan sandwich, and he said, "What else are you going to eat for breakfast?" And I said, "I don't know."
Oh my goodness, Lizzie. Okay, so I need to make 12 of these before I switch to the other thing. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're still 3 away.
And we got to remember
it will be too hard, but it's just stretching a teacher over 20 kids in a classroom. Yeah.
Mama.
Yep.
We have to remember to frost the strawberry cake before we bring it up.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Thank you. You got 113 stitches. Good job. So now what? Now you work back the other way, or? But you got to the max that you needed, right? So there you go. She's getting so big, Sally. Definitely. Oh, for a friendship blanket. What in the heck? Whoa, I caught that one. Was that Lizzie walking by? It was like the wind that carried things away with her. A friend asked someone to test a pattern for her and wanted credit and pay for it. I said, that's absolutely crazy. Dump that person. Wait. Hang on. I have to reread that. Okay. So a friend asked somebody to test a pattern for her and wanted credit and for her to pay for it. I'm confused. Huh? You can't ask somebody to pay for a pattern that you're testing, that you're asking them to test for you. That doesn't really make any sense. Am I understanding that right, Tank? Dump that person. You're like, no, we can't do that. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Melissa G. Right? Are these not inspired by Rebecca? I mean, come on. You know, there's a pair that I keep thinking about getting that would be inspired by you, Melissa. Do you want to know what they are? I keep seeing them come up on my feed, and I'm like, those are cute. I'll give you a hint. It has to do with chickens. Oh, my gosh. I bought the hook that counts. I can't deal with it. The hook counts for you? Like, as you do, it has some sort of ticker on there? How cool is that? I've never heard of one like that. Oh, the whole boat fell. My little paper boat I made for Flit, and poor Roland got launched. Oh, there he is. Here he is. There we go. The tester wanted all. Oh, the tester wanted all the credit, and she wanted a percent. Oh my gosh. Okay, so see, I didn't understand that right. So the tester, if I was the tester, I'm saying I want to have credit that I made this test. And you have to pay me to do it. That doesn't, no. Okay, so they're like these, but they're chickens, and then they have another little like dangly part, and it's like rain boots. They're so cute. Right? Yeah, Marianne, like, oh heck no. Walking, oh my gosh. Aw. Yeah, I've never heard of a tester doing that. Usually testers just enjoy testing other people's patterns, and that's out of the goodness of their heart that they want to do that. The thing that they get paid is they get the pattern for free, right? They don't have to pay for it. They get the pattern for free, but then they have to test the pattern. That's, as far as I'm concerned, that's the trade-off, right? So, oh brother, what a goof. Get them? Okay, yeah, it would definitely be from you and Melissa G for sure, because you guys are always got your chickens. And Mama G too, she's got her chickens. But yeah, I keep seeing these chickens coming up, and I'm not even like a big chicken person. I mean, I like to eat chicken, which I'm sorry for those that don't, but I do like to eat chicken, but I just think they were so cute. So exactly, free pattern. Yeah, that's my thought on it. I mean, I would have just said, oh, okay, never mind then. Right? Just, I'll find somebody else. I mean, sometimes like I've seen people on Ravelry, especially because you have a lot of listing photos on the left side of the listing. And so what will happen sometimes is they'll put their testers pictures, and they might put like at whoever it is that tested it for them. So might hear me. I would never ever consider eating Speedy. Never. No. This is why I couldn't have them as pets, because it's too hard, you know. They're fun to crochet. Chickens, the emotional support chickens. Chicken muck boots. They are so cute. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, after your costume from Halloween that you made, I keep seeing those socks that you had bought that were like the chicken legs. I keep seeing those everywhere. I always think of you. Good morning, Jennifer. How's it going, my friend? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. Now I just see so many earrings, and I'm like, yes, please. I almost wore a pair today that I have not worn yet for you guys. But then I started doubting if it was like too chunky, a little over the top, but like perhaps it needs to be worn with a costume. I don't know, but I might just wear it one day. Gets mentions in the, yeah, like, you know, thanks on Instagram, you'll see that a lot. They'll say like, oh, thank you to my testers, yada, yada, with the blah, 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 you know, like these people. Yeah, they're so cute. Those are super cute. I know, right, Mama G? I could imagine. Melissa had me laughing this morning when we were on Amber's live, and you know, when you're on your phone and some notifications will come down from the top, I just see a notification with a picture of a bunch of different eggs. What did you say, Melissa? You said something about you needed to have a talk with your chickens about quality control, because some of them are like these weird oblong-y shapes and stuff, and it was too funny. Oh my gosh, your dad cooked your rooster. Does it taste like chicken? I mean, it would, right? It's just a boy chicken, basically, right? Give me all your info, then promptly blackball them from accessing my patterns. Some. Oh my gosh. 6 COVID event. My honey does not like chicken or eggs. Aw. Yeah. They're having huge, from my understanding, South Carolina, I think it was, maybe North, but I think it was South Carolina. They're having huge breakouts of measles again. Oh my goodness. I had a student that came to the farm and was playing with the chickens and was horrified when I said that the eggs are good. She screamed, "You eat their babies!" Oh my gosh. Some were giant, some were itty bitties. I know roosters are just male chickens, so they'll taste like chicken, right? But I mean, it could be that they're more, you know, I don't know. I would just think maybe the flavor was slightly different, but maybe not. Welcome in, Sharon. Good to see ya. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Our what do they call that? Hive immunity, I think they call it, is we're losing that. So now I got to double check. So I know I got vaccinated as a kid. They said 90, the first one, if you get the first vaccine, is 95% effective of not getting. The second one, and then puts you at 99% immunity. So I'm sure I had the two, but I'm like, is there a booster shot? I said, I certainly don't want to get that. So you pressure cook them and they can be tough. Yeah. Kind of brown gray. Liquid chickens and now a gag. Oh my gosh. Oh, gross. They're not. They're unfertilized. So, Sharon, welcome to the Pollen Pals. Welcome, welcome. I should say welcome back, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's I've had multiple times throughout my life where I've gone vegetarian or pescatarian, like where I'll just eat fish. But it's really hard to stick with one or the other for me. Like I go back and forth with it. But Tink's been a member for 5 months. Yay! Thank you, Tink. Yeah. Oh, and we got Kim G, celebrating member for 2 months. Yay! I love having you guys in my membership and chatting with you on Discord every day. All right, I got to get this done. I know. I'm yapping and I'm not working. Boba babies. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Our old roosters were so delicious. Had to cook them for a very long time to get it. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like I was thinking the musculature might be different, and to a point where, yeah, it would be more like you have to work it more or something. Margaret's been a member for 13 months. Yay! I think you and Lana Banana were the first couple of members. So I guess I've had memberships for 13 months now. That's amazing. And yes, and Rebecca has been as well. Inner Hive, love some Frizzy. And Kindness Matters, Sally, member for a month. Yay! You guys are awesome. Shrimp quesadilla is better than fish tacos. That was just a random statement, but I love. Oh wait, no, Rebecca said fish tacos are good. Okay, so my mom and I, there was one time we were going up, she went with me to a writer's event that was up in, what's the city called? It starts with a B. It's just south of Seattle. And anyway, on the way there, we stopped in Olympia, Washington, and we stopped at this restaurant, got super good reviews and everything. And we both were like, ooh, the fish tacos sound good. Let's get those. And so I was expecting like a street taco type, right? Just a little bit of fish. And then they put like just a couple little bits of, I think it's usually onion or whatever on top. And then, maybe a sauce or something. So I was like, oh, this will be great. And they bring them out. They're huge for taco. They're like this big, right? So I was like, okay, that's not a street taco because street tacos are little ones. And then the fish was like purple. It was tuna, but tuna you can eat barely. I don't know if they sear it on the outside, but the inside is still like raw. And I have a really hard time with textures. Like I have a kind of a gag reflex sometimes. So yeah, I was having such a hard time. My mom was like, just don't eat it, but the chef was kind of miffed, I think, because we weren't eating. We were asking if he could bring out more like little things of beans and rice because we couldn't eat the tacos. She got down one of the two. I took a few bites, but it was tough. It was tough for me to choke it down. Triha or Triha. I'm not sure how to pronounce that fish. And has a shrimpy flavor. I had shrimp last night, actually. Blah, blah, blah. Not listening. La, la, la. Yeah. I prefer, like, chicken to, if I'm going to have a taco, I'll mostly have it like chicken or pork or something. You've had alligator tacos before and they were good. I've had alligator before because there was a place in California that was a kind of a higher end. You go as a couple, like 2 people, it's going to cost you over $100. And it was a fondue place, right? And you could get different platters of different stuff, like different meats and things, whatever you wanted. But one of them was called the Wild Thing, and it had different meats you would not normally just go to the store and pick up. So alligator was one of them. And they said it's supposed to taste like chicken. I was like, no kidding. Okay. But the thing with that meat is that it stays red. You can't tell when it's cooked. And so we overcooked it because it was still red. We're like, well, I don't think it's cooking right. They're like, whoa, that's cooked. But yeah, I don't know if I'd say it tastes like chicken, but I don't know. It was good. It was good. But yeah, they had like wild boar and what the other ones. I can't remember what the other ones were. Gator's good. Used to do a place when I lived in Florida with all you could eat gator tail. Oh my gosh. Can we do it after, baby?
No.
I don't want to do it right now. I'm in my live.
So, Mama.
Can't even sell it. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't. Exactly. I know. Pumpkin's having a nice rest. She's like on her back, twisted sideways. You know how cats, they get in the weird places. I know. I want my food cooked too. You would have asked him to cook it more, but I mean, the chef was like miffed that we were not eating it because I think that was the intention. It was supposed to be like that, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. And my mom was really struggling too, and she was always taught you eat what you're given. You do not, you have to eat it, everything on your plate. So that was what she grew up with. She never did that to my brother and I. Lizzie, I'll do it after.
Please.
You don't need to have it in this minute.
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I haven't put my earring.
So go put it on yourself. You can do it.
No, I can't.
Oh, come on.
No.
Gator tail nuggets. Oh my goodness. Went to a place that had gator bites and shark bites. They were so good. Oh my gosh. Like, I know you can eat snake and there's a whole bunch of stuff you could eat, but I haven't tried a lot of those. Cold. Monique and my son Brandon eat cold leftovers and ew, cold pizza. Cold. Pizza can be good cold. I mean,
sometimes.
Horse is good. Oh, I've never had horse. Somebody ate elephant? You had elephant before? That is not good. I don't know that they're meant to be eaten.
I like normal food too.
Yeah, let's just go. We'll go with the norm, the ones that are like raised
pig,
for that.
like
and
cow and stuff.
Yeah, just let elephants do their thing. And horses too. I wouldn't want that. Lizzie, honey, I'll do it after.
No.
Yes.
No.
You can wait. Who are you trying to impress?
No.
Chicken, fish, seafood, cow. Yeah.
Put them in
Exactly. Okay, so give me like 20 minutes and then I'll do it.
20 minutes
Yes.
is so long.
You can wait 20 minutes.
No, I can't. Look at my
That's
earring.
goat.
You can't even see my earring hole anymore.
Goat, duck, and pig. Pig, yes. Goat and duck, probably not for me. I know so many people like lamb, but it's like at least the one I tried was very gamey tasting. So that's not my thing. Yeah. Deer and chicken. That's what you guys raised. Yep.
I
You will eat goat, but not lamb. Yeah, everybody's got their own things, right? Okay, I'm switching back for another bobble. Guys, I haven't done any more than the last time I counted. I was thinking for sure I'd at least have 10. Nope, still at 9. Oh my gosh, it's hard, you guys. It's hard to do this, talk, and carry a conversation, think, have a daughter that's trying to get me to put her earrings in while I'm live. I cooked lamb in a cast iron pan. I threw the lamb in the pan away. Dang. Oh my gosh. I probably would have done the same thing though if it was like really bad.
My big back heel is so strong. I stepped on the earring, right?
Uh-huh.
With not the
point up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I stepped on it. My heel is so strong you can barely even see where it goes.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of skin on my heel.
Maybe you have calloused heels or something.
You can't even see. It like got right.
You can taste their smell.
It got like red.
You guys like venison? Oh my gosh. You like goose? I haven't had goose. I'm just reading what y'all are eating. Yeah.
How do we even start this conversation?
I don't know. I don't know what started the conversation, but I think it was the chicken earrings, wasn't it? That's where it started. The dog wouldn't eat it. That's when you know it's bad, right? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tank. Tank just dropped my Ko-Fi link. I do have a Ko-Fi, and I have patterns up for sale on Ko-Fi. First got married 30 years ago. Wow. I know, she's adorable. So I got a notice I have my website's on Squarespace, and I got a notice from Squarespace saying, oh, hey, your annual membership is coming up in February, beginning of February. I was like, oh, cool. Okay. How much was that again? And then I went and looked, and it was almost $300 for a 1-year membership. And I was on Amber's Live, so those that were there will already have kind of heard this, but that's a lot of moolah for somebody that's not really, making enough to warrant that kind of cost. So I don't know, like that took 38% or 37% of the profit that I made last year. So I might be looking to switch. I was looking into WordPress, which is what I had originally with my blog many years ago. And because they pretty much have an almost free platform for just having it as a website. And then as far as like selling goes, I would probably sell the signed copies of the books on Ko-Fi and Etsy. I can't rationalize having that kind of cost right now, Anyway. But yeah, and Shopify was even higher priced. I thought, well, maybe Shopify is cheaper. That just seems so expensive. And I went on Shopify. It was even more. It was like $338 a month, or not a month, a year. Oh, so much. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. So to me, that's not worth that cost. It's one thing if you're a big business and you can afford that, but when you're a little person, like a little business, that just eats into any sort of little profit you're making. So I'm going to definitely switcherooski the shop. So I got to see if I can somehow integrate the two so I don't lose everything that I've got built in, do one of those, what do they call that? Where you move your website from one company to another. So I got to do that integration, I guess. Maybe that's the word. Have their stores open in other things like Etsy, Ko-Fi, or even Instagram. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what the Instagram. Is it through Instagram or is it like a third-party company that does that one? I'm not too sure. But yeah, that just does not make sense to me. So I got to make sure I get that squared away before they charge me. I was like, oh, no, let's fix this now. But yeah, I do like, for the reasons we've all discussed, like Ko-Fi is really great. It just doesn't have the visibility. So unless you're constantly plugging it, yeah, the migration, thank you. That was the word I was looking for. Unless you're constantly plugging it and having people filtered over there, they're not going to find you anyway other than that. So yeah, so Etsy's good for visibility purposes, but you have to factor in the extra charges into your cost. So you may have to charge more on Etsy just to make back some of their fees. So link to Facebook now. Yeah, I'm going to look into all that stuff because that's just way too much. Because you have to pay, if you want to have your own website, like I have FRIZZY'S.com, if you want to have that and have your own domain name, that has to be paid for yearly too. So, and that's a different charge in and among the other website charges. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I'll be looking into all that. Because I want to have a shop, but I just don't want to have to pay that much like that. All my aunties and uncles and rest of the family cooked a whole goat, and they made buchada de Blvd, goat intestines. Ooh. I don't know about that. Was it good? Did you like it? Ah, what's Marianne saying? Is sword the word of the day? I know. I'm going to brandish my sword on these websites that are trying to charge us out of all of our little tiny amounts of profit. I know you had a Shopify, Marianne, and then you ended up having to nix it after, what, a month? Because it's just too much money. And if you pay monthly, it's even higher price. They give you a discount if you pay for the year, but yeah. Oh, that was not your cup of tea, huh? You're like, no, thank you. It smells. Ugh. Sell this mouse at a market for $50, but on Etsy I list it for $65 because I include shipping and they take almost $11 out for fees. Exactly. So how much of that do you actually see? Because shipping, I know, pretty much everything that I've been sending out lately has been almost like $10 to ship. You can get some being $5, but that's for like tiny little packages. But anything that's like that or bigger, even in a bag, it's like $10 within the US. The yearly domain is not that expensive. Yeah, the domain name is not too bad compared to that cost, the website, having that website cost. But yeah, I mean, pretty much the website is just so I can let you guys know, through email and stuff, let you know if something's new or something's come up or I want to just tell you something. That's pretty much a big part of it. And then having like a place to put all the teaching resources for the books and stuff like that. To sell things, which is irritating. I need to figure out something to sell what's taking up space here in the camper. Yeah, exactly. It's tough, Marianne. I don't know. I think I do think that I sell the most patterns still, I would say, on Etsy. But you just, like we keep saying, we got to factor those fees into the cost. So, but yeah, that one is the one that would be the top seller, I would say. Ravelry still does pretty well. Oops, I need to switch color again here. Hi, Kimmy. How's it going? Yeah, they're all terrible, right? Just about. Well, WordPress, so when I did WordPress, the reason I switched is because it's not that user-friendly. I could figure it out with my husband's help because he knows how to build websites and back-end code stuff and whatever. There was a bit of a learning curve, so I did figure it out and everything, but it was just not doing what I wanted it to do at the time. So I switched to one that was supposed to be a lot easier, but yeah, not if it's going to cost like that. So as soon as Amber releases her pattern, I'm selling the poncho. Oh, cool. That's exciting. And you were using did she say you're using a fuzzy yarn, Tink, on that one? I think that's what she said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, one more pom-pom. Not pom-pom, one more. What are they called? Bauble. I don't trust Marketplace on Facebook at all anymore. There are so many scammers on there. Yeah, I've had some interesting conversations with people that are like, is this available? And then you're like, yeah, are you interested in picking it up? And then they start going back and forth with you for weeks sometimes. And then it's like, is this going to happen? Is this not going to happen? And then somebody, I don't know, there's so many excuses, and it's it does take a lot of energy sometimes, but for the most part, I've had a decent luck selling some things there, like just stuff I want to get rid of that I want to sell. You guys you don't use Facebook anymore. You don't use it, or you don't have it? Like, is it not available there, or you guys just don't use it? Fleece. Oh, fleece. There's a fleece yarn. How cool. I didn't know that. I'm excited to see that too. Sounds like it's going to be nice. That'll be a nice and toasty poncho. Nice and toasty. But there is a word of the day. Garage sale. Yeah, garage sales are great. Hi, Manuela. Welcome in. I like doing garage sales, but maybe like once a year kind of a thing. I know some people are constantly doing them, but I just don't think I could. It's kind of a lot to put those on all the time. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. I cut my own hair, and it came out nice, so I'm happy with it. On a string sort of thing. What's on a string? When they start is, oh yeah, a red flag statement. Yeah, because it's an auto button. It's just like here on YouTube, there's an auto button that at least on your phone you can push that just says hi. That's it. So I'm always like, I'm always kind of hesitant, especially if I'm moderating. I'm like, I don't know about that one. We'll give them one more try. Hi, Janice. How's it going? I hope your day's going well. But I will just tell you, since we've only got 8 more minutes here, I'm going to just tell you the word of the day, okay? We have one person, Tank, has gotten the word of the day. The word is Whimsy. So Whimsy's the name of my spider character. And just because I'm working so feverishly to get book 2 out, I wanted to use Whimsy today. And I decided that... Say that 10 times fast. So in the first book, Lady Porcupine has her crawler biscuits recipe. And so you get the full recipe and you can make it, and it's delicious. And then in this book, I decided that I would put in a new recipe. So yeah, so we'll have these are just recipes from the kitchen of Lady Porcupine. And it's Whimsy with no E. It's Whimsy with no E. So it's WHIMSY. Just like Kimmy just put it. Yep. So that's the word of the day. This is to get your name in for the gift away at the end of the month. And yeah, Whimsy with no E. So just take the E out and then you guys will have it. J, just the second one there. Yeah, there you go. Janice, no E. Take out the E. Is that do they spell it like that in England? I know sometimes they add extra letters in. I've always spelled it without the E though. Am I spelling it wrong? It's like, like color, they'll put COLOUR, right? So they add other letters that we don't have here, that we don't use here. So, all right, we got 12 entries so far. Keep going. But yes, we'll pick 5 names. 4 get 2 entries in. The last gets 10 entries in. So we'll get you on there for end of the month. Oh, I'm contemplating on the eye color still for the Kraken, because this color I'm using for the suckers, I have an eye color that matches. So I'm debating. Lizzie said I could do the two color eyes, one in the blue and one in that other color that we liked, which was like a magenta sort of color. So I'll have to actually put the eyes on it and then figure out which one I like the best. Whimsy doesn't exist there? Like, not, you know, something's full of whimsy. You know, it's like, I don't know how to even describe what whimsy means. It's like something whimsical, something magical. I don't know. How would you guys describe it? They say, like, isn't it aluminium or something like that? Yeah. Go with the matching. The matching blue. I thought, you know, that'll really bring that blue color out, because even in the Kraken's body, there is a peacock blue that has a little bit of that tone in there. If you notice, it's just ever so lightly in there. So it could, yeah, could be good. I'm going to look it up. Let's see what the actual definition is, so I can explain it better. Okay, so it says playfully quaint or fanciful behavior or humor. So their example sentence is, the film is an awkward blend of whimsy and moralizing. That's not even a well-written sentence. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Playful, fanciful, unpredictable quality, often characterized by lightheartedness, imagination, and a touch of quirky or eccentric rather than serious purpose. Playfulness, joyful, silly, whimsical. I'll have to look that one up too. The E is only in the plural form. Using it in the singular is incorrect. Ah, okay. Gotcha. There you go. Yeah, Tank just had the same thing. Yep, the translation. There we go. So we've got 18 entries. You have to be 18 or older, just because you will have to give your address to me if you win. And this is, again, it's a gift that I'm gifting away at the end of the month. So we do this every month. Playfulness, yeah, that's a good way to put it, Tank. Playfulness woven into the ordinary, like a funny detail in art, a silly ritual, or an impulsive, joyful decision. I like that. Okay, so I think if everybody's put the name in that wants to be part of that, then I will go ahead and start picking. Because what Google says is closest in Brazil. Oh, there you go. Isn't that nice that you can just Google it? When in doubt, Google it. Google will tell you. All right. So let's start drawing names. Let's go. Here we go. Whimsy time. Arrow. Congratulations, my friend. So that's 2 entries into this month's gift away. And we're going to re-roll. Mary and Mama Winch. Mama Winch. +2 to you. All right. And again, we got Suzanne this time. Suzanne. To put the extra bits just in case there's a multiple Suzannes. Probably not, but you never know. You never know. And we got Sum in there this time around. Sum gets 2 entries in. Okay, so now we're going to do the 10 entry winner of the day, and it is Arrow again. There you go. Good job. All right, you guys. Sweet. Congrats to the winners. Hi, Debbie. And hello to, who's this? Is this Pie next to me? I want to say hi to Pie really quick before we go. No, it's not Pie. I lied. It's Pumpkin again. You two look so much alike when you're in the shadows, because she is gray, but they both have the white paws, And the tail, the back of their tail is striped and gray, even Pi's. So it's very, very similar. But Pi has a little spot on her nose, a little white spot. Pumpkin does not. All right, you guys. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Tuesday, and we'll be back on Thursday, right? Same time. So 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be back to hang out for another hour and see what everybody's up to, all right? All right, you guys. Have a good one.